Welcome back to Growth Guidance, the podcast where you level up your digital marketing game. I'm Kathleen, and today we're diving into one of the most powerful platforms for content creators and marketers alike, YouTube. Specifically, we're talking about YouTube SEO. If you're looking to grow your channel, get more views, and rank higher in search results, this episode is for you. As a digital marketing professional and a YouTuber myself, I have to say my favorite YouTube tool is vidIQ. My YouTube channel is Freedom Champagne. The channel I started back in 2021 to showcase my family selling all our belongings, our house, and becoming a digital nomad by living in an RV full time. With the tips I'm going to show you in this podcast, I was able to monetize my channel. Listen, if you can do it, you can too. vidIQ is really worth getting. You need some sort of tool when you are going to embark on YouTube optimization. It's really a game changer for keyword research, creating catchy titles, and even analyzing thumbnails. So let's get into it. 5 essential tips to optimize your videos for YouTube SEO. Be sure to listen until the end where I add extra bonus tips that will really help you make money with your YouTube videos. And so it's also important to say that even though the idea is to monetize, the idea of having a YouTube channel and putting yourself out there as a subject matter expert is really important so that you can shine online and really share your valuable knowledge. No matter what profession you're in, starting a YouTube channel is really great as more and more people are not watching cable, they are watching YouTube. So that means that your target audience is on YouTube. And so if you're a real estate agent, if you're a local service business owner, if you're I've even seen appliance repair companies on YouTube just like sharing how to fix washers, et cetera, et cetera. Like no matter what you're doing, you can start a YouTube channel. And these tips I'm going to help you are really going to help get you going and get you really growing online. So let's get started. Tip 1 is nail your title with keywords. As an SEO professional, I'm always going to talk to you about following the data. That means doing the keyword research. First things first, your video title matters. This is the prime real estate location for your keywords. Use tools like vidIQ to research high-performing keywords in your niche and make sure your primary keyword is in front and center of your title. Keep it clear, concise, and compelling to grab attention. And tools like vidIQ will really help you do that and not come off so technical and SEO-ish. vidIQ will help you create catchy titles with those keywords in it. It's really important to look at which keywords are actually ranking often, so a high search volume and low competition to start off. If your YouTube channel is new, it has no juice, has no real rocket power. And so it's good to start off by targeting those low competition keywords so that you can really get some traction on YouTube. Tip number 2, write a lengthy keyword-rich description. Next up is your video description. This is where you can really pack in the value for both viewers and the YouTube algorithm. You want to write a detailed description that includes your primary keyword, related LSI keywords, and even hashtags. Think of it as a mini blog post that supports your video content. The more content you provide, the more context, the better YouTube can understand and rank your video. So when I see YouTubers not maximizing that full capacity of the description, they're really shooting themselves in the foot, as you really want to be able to put in as much information in that description box as possible. And like I mentioned, you don't want to forget about keywords and hashtags, but you also want to include links. You should be adding links to your previous YouTube videos. You should be adding links to your social media accounts. You should be adding links to your website. And this really just affirms and really optimizes your video for search engine success. Because a lot of the time, what's going to happen with these videos is they don't just appear at the top of YouTube searches, but of course it's Google searches that you want. So for a lot of my videos, for example, of like 10 things to do in Ottawa, I show up from getting traffic from Google, because that's if you Google that, the YouTube video section comes up a little bit after all the organic websites. So that's another reason to really use the power of YouTube to get out there, to show the world what you're really made of, because it will help bring you viewers if you optimize it properly, right? The search engines want to show users that are searching for something the most relevant video. So the way you do that is to do proper SEO with everything that you do, in this case, YouTube videos. Okay, here we go. Tip 3. You want to be optimizing your tags and categories. So as you upload a video, you'll get access to the YouTube editor. Below where you're putting in the description, there'll be an option for categories and tags. Tags and categories may seem like small details, but they play a big role in helping YouTube understand your content. Use your primary keyword as one of your tags and add related keywords to cover all your bases. Tools like vidIQ can suggest tags that are trending or related to your niche. Also, don't forget to select the right category for your video. It's a simple step that can make a big difference in discoverability. And part of these tags should also be relevant and noticeable in your YouTube description box. It all plays hand in hand there. Number 4, create eye-catching thumbnails. Thumbnails are the first thing people see when they're scrolling on Google or YouTube, and they can make your click-through rate. A great thumbnail should be visually appealing, easy to read, and relevant to your content. I recommend using bold text, contrasting colors, high-quality images to stand out. And here's a pro tip. vidIQ can help you analyze your competitors' thumbnails to see what's working in your niche. Don't underestimate the power of a good thumbnail. It's like the cover of a book that gets people to click. And so with my channel, the thumbnails I created at the beginning are not the nice thumbnails that I create now. And so from time to time, I'll go in there in the YouTube editor and change out and optimize any older thumbnails to bring even more traffic to that video. So even though if you're just starting out, or if you already have a YouTube channel, you can still go back, of course, and change things up. Just like if you forgot to put hashtags or you don't have any links to your social media accounts. This all matters when it comes to search engine optimization, and you can always go back and fix that. Tip 5, encourage engagement with CTAs. So finally, engagement is a key to YouTube SEO success. The more likes, comments, and shares your video gets, the more YouTube will promote it. So include clear calls of action in your video. For example, ask viewers to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also encourage them to share their thoughts or answer a question in the comments. Engagement signals tell YouTube that your content is valuable, what helps boost your rankings. I would also say here that when somebody does comment, make sure that you actually answer with a timely response. And I would also throw in that keyword in your response, as that just shows Google and YouTube how much more relevant your video is. So there we have it. Those were the 5 regular tips, but I'm adding in 3 more bonus tips to really thank you for listening in on this. Bonus tip 1, promote your video across channels. So don't just put up a video on YouTube and forget about it. Share your videos on social media, Facebook, Instagram. Embed them in your blog posts on your website, and include them in your email newsletters if you have any. The more traffic you drive to your video, the more signals YouTube gets that your content is valuable. And by sharing your YouTube video on your website, you're creating new relevant information on your website that increases the rocket fuel or juice of your website. So you do want to be sharing your content across all your platforms, keeping yourself relevant, and really making it easier for people to find your content when they're looking for it in any way, shape, or form, in a blog post or a video. Bonus tip 2, analyze and improve with YouTube analytics. Use YouTube analytics to track your performance and identify areas for improvement. Look at metrics like the click-through rate, the CTR, average view duration, audience retention. All of this data will help you, and you can get that in tools like vidIQ or the YouTube editor. Use this data to refine your strategy and create better content. It's really important in digital marketing to follow the data so that you can really see results. Bonus tip 3, and this is really important, friends. I'm saving the best almost for the last here. If you want to monetize your YouTube channel, you must use copyright music. In the beginning, for years, I thought I was using copyright music, but it turned out that I wasn't. Now I pay a subscription for real copyright music, and I've had no issues since. I use Artlist, and it's so good because you get good music, a lot of music that you have peace of mind that you can monetize and not infringe on any copyright issues. That really helps you gain momentum as well, and leads into bonus tip 4, is that you can be consistent and forget about perfection. Right? So my first videos had horrible editing in them. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just learning as I was going. And that's it. You learn from doing. If you have a budget for it, of course, you can save time by outsourcing the editing to a professional, for example, on Fiverr. But I never did that, as I really enjoyed editing and learning the process. And I have to say that I've gotten clients because they've seen my videos. And so when I do get a client for video editing, I'm able to make that profit because I know what I'm doing. But a lot of other entrepreneurs just want to get all the work and outsource as much as possible. And that's totally cool if that's your prerogative. I just really wanted to be hands-on in this process and learn a new skill. So there you have it, friends. That is 5 essential tips plus 4 bonus ones to help you optimize your videos for YouTube SEO. So let's recap. Number 1, craft a keyword-rich title. You want to be creating videos, let's say at least once a week, once a month, whatever your schedule is. You want to make sure that each video you create follows the data. So you do the keyword research, and then you create the content calendar so that you can, at the end of the month or at the end of the quarter, you can tick off the keywords that you've created content for. And so eventually, when you Google those keywords, your videos should come up. 2, write a detailed keyword-packed description. Use the space that is allocated for you, and be sure to actually write it in plain terms, write it out as if you're explaining it to a child. That's where the meat and potatoes is of the video. 3, optimize your tags and categories appropriately. 4, create eye-catching thumbnails. And you can use Canva to help you do this. We're not graphic designers, right? Like, we can use the tools that are available to us to make our job easier. And it's okay if you've already made thumbnails, you can always go back and change them based on the recommendations of a tool like vidIQ. 5, encourage engagement with clear CTAs. You want people to be commenting on your videos. And remember, I know I've said this so many times, but tools like vidIQ can help make this process so much easier by giving you insights into keywords, titles, thumbnails, and so much more. So if you're really serious about growing your channel, it's worth checking out. Thank you for tuning into Growth Guidance. If you found this episode helpful, don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. And as always, keep creating, keep optimizing, and keep growing. I'm here if you have any questions related to YouTube SEO. It would be my pleasure to assist you and to hear about your business. See you in the next episode.